All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's main event time. Fighting out of the blue corner, Ramesh, the headhunter, Habib.
Lift me up, hold me, just like you told me you was gonna do. That's what I thought you pitiful. I'm real, all you, time to get to go to sleep, bitch. Time, motherfucker, time.
And his opponent, Simon Coutsouvelis. Ladies and gentlemen, both warriors have now entered the ring as this is the main event of the evening. This fight proudly sponsored by OzTurf Waterless Lawn. Your judges at ringside, Mark Cook, Chris Anderson Jr. and Jeff Eddy. Your doctor at ringside, Dr. Peter Lewis. Your timekeeper, Melanie Tadaro. And your referee in charge, Ignatius Missilides. Tabcorp Park, are you ready? Come on, Tabcorp Park, are you ready? It's time, it's main event time. 5-by-2-minute rounds, kickboxing rules in the super lightweight division. They will be fighting for the IKBF Commonwealth title. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, trained at a Fighters Express. Official weight 64 kilograms even. He's the dual IKBF Victorian and Australian champion and the WKN Australian champion. 12 fights, 10 wins, 2 draws. 4 ending by knockout. Representing Dandenong, ladies and gentlemen, Ramesh, the head hunter, Habib. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained out of the Werribee Kickboxing Gym. Official weight, 65 kilograms. He's the IKBF Victorian, East Coast and Australian champion. 18 fights, 13 wins, 1 draw, 6 ending by knockout. Representing Hoppers Crossing, ladies and gentlemen, Simon Coutsouvelis. Both fighters to centering.
Johnny Kev, here we go. Our main event proudly brought to you by OzTurf Waterless Lawns. A mouth-watering local main event for the IKBF Commonwealth title. We've got fighting out of the blue corner. The headhunter, Ramesh Habib, 12 fights, 10 wins, 2 draws, yet to have a loss on his record. 2 times IKBF champion and WKN champion, taking on Simon Coutsouvelis, who holds the IKBF Victorian, East Coast and Australian title. Will he add the Commonwealth title to his stable tonight?
Well, an absolutely cracker of a main event here, Johnny. Thank you to OzTurf Waterless Lawns for getting behind this fight. The newcomer on the block, if I could call him that, Ramesh Habib, versus who I call the quiet achiever, Simon Coutsouvelis, who has been steadily racking up the wins. Probably one of the most technical fighters and enjoyable fighters to watch, trained by Ange Pagnocolo out of the Werribee Kickboxing Gym. And of course, Ramesh Habib coming out of Fighters Express, trained by Peter Hassan.
Yeah, Ramesh fighting out with the black trunks, Simon with the white trunks. Both of these boys have an exceptional cardio and work rate, Johnny Kev. This is 5 2-minute rounds kickboxing rules. They call Ramesh the headhunter because he's had 4 KO wins and they've all been by devastating switch-up left high kick. So watch for the viewers at home, into the black trunks, Ramesh Habib with his left high kicks. But Simon Coutsouvelis as well. Johnny Kev, we've called his last half a dozen of fights here in Melbourne. He had a big 2012. A work rate that just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, absolutely. Very rarely takes a backward step, does Simon Coutsouvelis, and I'm pretty sure he would have done his homework here on Ramesh, the headhunter, Habib.
Yeah, Ramesh has already signalled his intentions with a couple of nice switch-up left high kicks. Of course, Ramesh has got the pleasure of sparring with Jabba Askarov down at Peter Hatton's Fighters Express down in Bryant's Road in Dandenong. I've called him there and watched Ramesh and the boys working out, and I tell you what, they're working really hard down there at Fighters Express. Good leg kick there from Ramesh Habib. Yeah, great first round. Proudly brought to you by Oz Turf.
in round number one.
This is the IKBF Commonwealth title on the line.
Round 2.
So round number 2 of 5. Let's not forget this is for the IKBF Commonwealth title.
Big hands and big kicks there from Simon Coutsouvelis. Ignatius just that warning just for holding onto the ropes.
It's quite a different looking Simon Coutsouvelis, Johnny, who's grown his hair a bit longer than usual and now in a bit of a ponytail.
He's working towards the rat's tail.
We love a rat's tail.
Good work from both boys. One of the things with Simon Coutsouvelis, as he comes forward, he just does not stop and he will throw kicks from any angle.
Yeah, phenomenal work rate from Simon Coutsouvelis, but I'd have to say Ramesh is matching him technique for technique at the moment.
Yeah, Ramesh Habib, as we said, 12 fights, 10 wins, 2 draws, yet to suffer a loss. Has been taking some big names and is really stepping up. A good young kid outside the ring and a great work rate inside of the ring.
Once again, nice double punch kick combination from Ramesh Habib.
Keep working it. Keep working it.
Ignatius Missalletti's just breaking them up there in centering. Again, big shout out to our main event sponsor, Oz Turf Waterless Lawns. The droughts we've been having, Johnny Cavan, all the hot weather we're going through at the moment, Oz Turf Waterless Lawns. Good way to save some money and have a nice, lush green lawn out front.
Absolutely, Johnny, and the price of water absolutely going through the roof. So if you want to save some money in the long term, invest in some waterless turf. And you know where to get that from, Oz Turf.
Waterless Lawns.
Keep working on it.
Simon Coutsouvelis has lost the hairband that's had that little ponytail tied up. All about fashion.
Well, there we go. Second round, 5 down.
Very composed Ramesh Habib going back to the corner. Simon Coutsouvelis always on the balls of his feet. So 2 rounds down, 3 to go. Proudly brought to you by Oz Turf. The IKBF Commonwealth title up for grabs. Good leg work there from Ramesh Habib.
Yeah, strong low kicks from Ramesh, as to be expected. But Simon Coutsouvelis just fighting back.
So it's been a long time since we've seen someone be able to counter Simon Coutsouvelis the way Ramesh Habib has been doing at the moment. Ramesh coming off a big win up in Canberra recently under full-time rules.
It's great to see Ramesh fighting outside of his preferred fighting style, taking on fights under Thai rules as well as kickboxing.
Yeah, he's got a great build for kickboxing.
Oh, look at that roundhouse kick, Johnny. Once again, that right roundhouse kick just with ease gets up. And the speed at which he executes
1 minute remaining in this third
that
round.
kick to the head, which is why he's termed the headhunter.
Yeah, he's taken some big scalps in his time. Of course, Simon Coutsouvelis, as we said, very awkward as he comes in. He kicks and punches off both sides. He likes chipping away at the inside lead leg as well. Good counter kicking there from Ramesh Habib.
Don't get reckless.
Once again, Ramesh just working his combinations, racking up points.
Work the uppercut, Ramesh.
Does well to duck underneath that right hand of Coutsouvelis.
Both these boys, Johnny, kept weighing in around the 64 kilo mark. Long, rangy boys, both of them standing around 6 foot tall.
Use those hands too, Ramesh. Come on, let's work. Pick it up, Ramesh. Come on.
Yeah, good combinations there from Ramesh Habib. Action-packed third round, Johnny Camp. 3 down, 2 to go. Proudly brought to you by Oz Turf Waterless Lawns. This one there for the taking.
Go. Let's go, Ramesh. Mouth guard in, buddy. Mouth guard.
So the penultimate round, round 4.
Let's go, let's go.
The penultimate round, round number 4.
Interesting, Johnny, both trainers, Peter Hatton and Ange Pagnocolo, just having quiet words to their fighters in between rounds.
Yeah, big hands coming out from Simon Coutsouvelis in this 4th round.
I don't know what Ange said to Simon Coutsouvelis. It seemed to be just quietly issuing instructions, but it sure has spurred Simon Coutsouvelis here in this fourth round.
It's like Ramesh Habib has lost his mouth guard outside of the ring.
Perhaps it never went in the first place. But Peter Hatton, quick to reinsert the mouth guard, and we resume this penultimate round for the IKBF Commonwealth title.
And one of the things we're familiar with Simon Coutsouvelis is as the fight goes on, he gets busier and busier. And we can see this in this fourth round. He's really starting to turn up the pace.
Oh, look, Simon now letting go left and right combinations. Follows it up with the kick.
Great work from Mesh there, just to work out of off the ropes as well.
There he goes with that right roundhouse kick once again.
Great matchmaking by James Roser and the guys down at Team Ultimate, putting two of the youngest and the best fighters in Victoria up on this main event for the IKBF Commonwealth title.
Yeah, two fighters really deserving to contest for this title, under kickboxing rules.
Oh, there's that high kick from Ramesh, just missing the mark. Simon Coutsouvelis really turning up the pressure in this fourth round, really starting to rush in on Ramesh Habib.
Let's make some noise, Tabcorp Park. 40 seconds remaining in this fourth round.
Well, we can hear the Dr. John Demicoli spurring on the crowd with just over 30 seconds to go here in this 5-round war that we've seen so far.
Yeah, 4 rounds down, Johnny Cav, so this one's really there for the taking. Simon Coutsouvelis has stepped up the pace in this fourth round, but really impressed with the composure of Ramesh Habib.
A lot of techniques have been thrown in this bout, Johnny, but neither fighter seems to be really hurt by the other's power.
Both boys very well conditioned, very well put together. Bit of sneaky work there from Ramesh, just holding onto the left glove of Simon Coutsouvelis. An action-packed fourth round from Simon Coutsouvelis. Ramesh just slowly walking back into his corner. There's 4 rounds down, 1 to go. This is the Oz Turf Waterless Lawns main event, 5th and final round for the IKBF Commonwealth title.
Let's go, Simon, let's go.
Fighters, touch gloves.
Shake hands, boys. Shake
This
hands.
is the 5th
Good luck.
and final round.
Oz Turf Waterless Lawns bringing you the 5th and final round for the IKBF Commonwealth title. Of course, you're watching this on Fight Sports, proudly brought to you by JPS Cutting. Every Thursday night, Fight Sports, Foxtel Aurora, Channel 183, Thursday nights, 8:30, repeats 11:30am on a Sunday, and again 5:30pm, just for your viewing pleasure.
Proudly brought to you by Paris Productions, the best DVD producer in the country, bar none.
Paris Productions, more shows, more often on Fight Sports.
Oh, nice teep to the just under the chin of Simon Coutsouvelis from Ramesh.
You know, one thing with Simon Coutsouvelis, you never ever see him taking a backward step in the fight. He just continually walks forward. And as I said earlier on, Johnny Cav, he really steps up the pace in the 4th and 5th rounds of all of his fights.
Let it go, boys. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Look, I've got to be honest, Johnny, the kicks of Ramesh have really worked a treat for him so far in
Final
this bout.
60
He's thrown
seconds.
more kicks than a mule.
He kicks like a mule too, the headhunter Ramesh Habib. Just as we saw there, nice right kick, tried to wrap it around the jaw of Simon Coutsouvelis.
And let's not forget, under kickboxing rules, he'll be racking up the points very nicely.
2 switch-up lefts there from Ramesh Habib, who was looking to set up for a third one. Simon just saw it coming. Oh, spinning back kick there from Ramesh. One for the highlight reel,
Let's
but
make
didn't
some
do
noise.
anything.
Let's bring this fight home.
Great
Final
though, crowd
30
really
seconds.
appreciating that. They just love a bit of the flashy techniques. Just a little bit of holding now. Referee Ignatius Missilides quickly in to separate both fighters as Coutsouvelis on the front foot now ties up Ramesh over in the red corner.
Absolutely sensational main event, proudly brought to you by Oz Turf Waterless Lawns. This one going down to the judge's decision by the looks of it.
Ramesh now sucking in some air, Johnny. Hands just dropped dangerously low around his waist, but there it is, he's done enough, it's all over.
Johnny Cav, this one's going to go to the judges to decide who will be the new IKBF Commonwealth title. A big shout out again to our main event sponsor, Oz Turf Waterless Lawns. Rumble in the Jungle number 25, been a huge card, 14 fights on the night.
These 2 fighters deserve a huge round of applause. What a great 5-round war.
That's a big secret. The only other person who knows this
After 5 rounds, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous points decision. Our 3 judges scored the contest 48-47, 49-46, 48-47, declaring your winner a new IKBF Super Lightweight Commonwealth Champion, Blue Corner, Ramesh.
Well, there you go, Johnny. Ramesh, the headhunter Habib, the new IKBF Commonwealth title holder. Congratulations, commiserations to Simon Coutsouvelis, who brought up once again a fantastic display. A big thank you to our main event sponsor, OzTurf Waterless Lawn.
Yeah, been a huge night here, Rumble in the Jungle number 25. A big night, Johnny Kev. 5 titles up for grabs, but as you said, your main event, the new IKBF Commonwealth Champion, is Ramesh, the headhunter Habib. My name's been John Fergus.
I'm John Cavassini.
And it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Photos, boys, photos.
I'll grab a quick word with both fighters. Simon. Well, those tough fights, mate. It was a tough 5 rounds. Ramesh is a great fighter, undefeated. Tonight, mate, you gave it 150%. You didn't quite come over the win, but I'm sure we'll see you back in here, possibly a rematch in a future fight.
100%, definitely. I know he was good. We knew we had to get ready for them kicks. Unfortunately, they look good. There's nothing you can say. They look good. So even if they're not landing, they're great kicks. No question about it.
So where do we go from here, Simon? This fight wasn't your way, but I'm sure later on in the year you're going to have a busy year this year.
Very, very busy year. I've got Joe Nader's show next month. I've got a few others lined up. It's going to be a massive, massive year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Coutsouvelis has been around the ring for a long time. I'm sure we're going to see him back in centering, of course, on April 19th at Joe Nader's show. Ramesh. Mate, the titles keep piling up. Now it's 13 fights undefeated. A great record. You add now to your titles also the Commonwealth title. How do you feel, mate? And what was the idea coming into this fight with Simon Coutsouvelis?
Thanks, Rod. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a tough fight. I'd like to thank Simon for the fight and James Rosa for having us here. And I just like to thank my trainer, Peter Haddon, for training me hard in the mornings and afternoons. And just training me ever since I've been with him. I've improved so much. Just won 4 titles since I've been with Peter. And I'd like to thank my family and friends. Everyone that came down here tonight, appreciate it. And my mum, dad, and everyone at home for always supporting me. I'd like to thank God. Wouldn't be able to do it without God. And yeah, I'd like to thank James again and John Skidder for having me on the show again. And yeah, thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ramesh the Headhunter being your new IKBF Super Lightweight Commonwealth Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of John Sheeter, James Rosler and the entire team at Ultimate Promotions, we thank you so much for being at Rumble in the Jungle 25. Go home, be safe, and we'll see you next time. We're back here at Tabcourt Bar for Rumble in the Jungle 26.